Tao Style Nikki G here. It's been a while since I put a video up. Today I want to go over some Injustice stuff. Everything that you need to know about this game. And I know what you're wondering. Well, what do you know about this game? Well, I'll tell you. Let's go into my collection here. Now tell me. In your collection, wouldn't you like to have everybody maxed out? How beautiful this looks. I know what you're thinking. That's not hard, you just need to get the money to do it, right? Well, how about this? One thing I will say about this game is loading time is horrible. I'm going to show you, well, I'm going to tell you how to get everything the way you want it to be. Including how to do things like getting Barry Allen to an Elite 7. Yes, all these things are possible. These are not fake videos you see on YouTube. Everything that they're telling you to do is absolutely possible. Now, I'm going to start off by saying this. The codes are constantly changing, all these cheat codes and whatnot, glitches, whatever you want to call them, because there's updates all the time, and every time there's an update, everything switches and changes. So, I'm going to start off by showing you guys the switch glitch, as they call it, okay? Now, your best bet, get a nice card that's worth a good amount of money. Now, there's so many different ways to do this, depending on your phone. The main key to this glitch is the fact that you need a pause in your phone, like a delay. So if you have a really fast running phone, you're probably not going to have that. You might have to open the app up. It's very possible to do. It's one way or another. You're just going to have to figure out how it works best on your device. I even do it on my son's iPad, and it's different as it is there. However, on my phone, I have a Samsung Galaxy S3. Yeah, I know my phone's old, but everything I've done to it, I bet it does more than your Galaxy S6 does. But anyway, it works really easy on my phone. But the whole thing is, some people will tell you, well, you could just pull down your little bar here, swipe it up, and tap it. Sometimes you got to put your lock on, open it, and tap it. Sometimes you got to exit the app, go back into it. The whole thing is you want a pause. So the way I do it is I'm going to switch over to where the character is. I'm going to touch the character, and before the character pops up, I'm going to get back into this screen here. Watch. Boom. Okay. I'm going to sell it. Go back. He's still there. See? I got one. Okay. Do it again. Boom. He's still there. That's called the switch glitch. You got to figure out how it works best for you. Do some YouTube Googling, whatever you want to call it. Try to find a video that works best for you. Now, I'm sure most of us know about the whole how to repower your characters. You just simply exit out of the game, go into your time and dates, set it ahead for 2 hours, go back into the game, and all your characters are fully charged again. Okay? That's how you get your characters, and that's doing that will actually save you on, I'll show you. That'll save you on these little things up here. I got 665. I really only use them whenever I feel like using them, if I want to use the same character over without going back and forth. The key to this game is money. You want to do what you got to do to get money. The more money you get, the more you can open things. Okay, there's characters that only appear in certain packs. For instance, Shazam. He's only going to come up in the gold card packs or in the most wanted packs. What is it? The New 52 Flash, the bronze cards. He's only going to come up in the bronze packs. That Nightfall Bane, I think it is, or one of the Banes. He's only going to come up in the silver pack. So you have to keep on opening them to get them. But another glitch is the resetting the challenge glitch. Now, there's so many different versions on how this is done. Look, I'm going to tell it to you straight up, plain and simple, okay? Go into the challenge, okay? What you're going to do when you're in the challenge at this point, you're going to go into your time and date settings. You're going to turn off your internet. That means your Wi-Fi and your 4G. You can put your airplane mode on. That's usually the best way to do it. After you do that, set the date to the day where the challenge ends. go back into the application for Injustice, and it should say that the challenge is over. At that point, you'll wind up at this screen, only without the character. Go into the store. So I'll do a nice little confirmation for you. When you go into the store, at the bottom here, where it says the 46, this right here, that should say 0. Okay? Now when that says 0, that means you reset it. Now, you can keep on resetting it over and over and doing the challenge over and over again, and you'll never go through nightmare mode. The only reason to get to nightmare mode and beat it is so you get the person's piece of gear. But you can just simply go into the store here. Like I said, the loading time on this is terrible. And these gear packs here, notice I have an Elite 7 Barry Allen. I never even opened this pack. I did get them online though. I beat the challenge, wound up in second place, and got 2 Barry Allens. I'll get to that cheat in a second. This gear locker here, you open this, it'll give you crappy gear, but it'll also give you the gear you need for each character. Every character has their own gear. Unfortunately, you can only have one piece of each character's gear, and they all evolve and do crazy awesome things, and you can use them on other players. As you can see, all of my gear is completely maxed out. This is the great thing about having the cheat for money. As you can see, certain things do certain things, and you just put them on whatever characters you need to. One thing I will say, go into your cell if you open packs, sell any support cards you have. If they're in there, that means you have doubles, otherwise they wouldn't be in there. You don't need doubles, you can't do nothing with them. Survivor mode so far is a waste of time, and life, especially if you have everything, there's really nothing to do with the survival mode other than try to get this specialized gear that they have out for you, which I've only gotten one piece of, and I've played it tons of times. It's really just a waste of my time. I hate it. I really wish it was better, and I never heard of a survival mode anyway that when you lose it, you lose everything that you progress to. So if you basically don't jump out of survival mode, you won't get all the things you've earned for all the levels that you've beaten in it. You just die and lose everything because you died in the battle, which is stupid. But if that's the case, what you could do is just exit out of the app, kill the app, open the app back up, go back into it, and that level that you lost at will have never been a loss. So for instance, let's say we're playing survival, we're in a battle and we're about to lose it. He hits me, okay, I'm about to die, fine. Exit out of the app right before I die, kill the app, go back into it, you'll go back into survival, and it'll have retry. To retry the battle, you know you can't beat it, you're out of your options for new guys, just cash out. So there's a little, I guess, cheat to that. The other cheat for online characters, or for instance the Barry Allen, I only had 2 of them. You're going to have to look this up on YouTube, but there's a cheat which is called, actually I don't know what it's called, but basically you're going to go into the application, in the apps, you're going to clear the app's data, okay? After you clear the app's data, and don't worry, because if you play online, if you have a WBID, which is up in here, okay, if you have a WBID, then all your progress is saved. You won't lose it. So all you got to do is go back into the application, okay, but you have to do it when there's a pop-up. So, for instance, when you log into the game, if it says, if it has a pop-up that says this pack's on sale, and go to the store now, you need to have that. And what you do is you go into the application after you've cleared the data, and as soon as you get to this screen, you quickly tap the settings button before the pop-up comes up. You log into your WBID, you go back, and you hold your finger right now on the character. And you hold your finger there on that character. The pop-up will appear, hold it there for another like 15-20 seconds. Let go of it, and then go ahead and touch the to the store now. And when you do that, you'll see the character appear in the background right before it goes into the store. And then you go into the character you want to upgrade in your characters, in your collection, I mean. So you'll be in the store here. You just tap your collection. You pick the character you want, and when you pick the character you want, and then you pick the character to go into the live view of it, it'll actually instead of having the character, it'll say Batgirl, but it'll have the challenge character there. And then you back out, and then it'll bring you back to this. You back out again, and then you back out one more time, and it'll actually provide an option to buy that character. I did that with Barry Allen. I got 2 of them. I did it another 6 times, and I had him up to Elite 7. So look that up on YouTube. You'll find that. It does work. Today is January 9th, 2016, and I affirm that these cheats all still work at this point. Let's see, what haven't I told you yet? Told you about the switch glitch. I told you about the challenge reset. I told you about the re-energizing your characters. I told you about the challenge online characters, how to upgrade them. Like I said, the biggest thing you want in this game is money. As you can see with the glitch, I have $123 million. I already have everything maxed out and everything bought. I really have nothing to even do with this money at this point. Other than that, little secrets to the game, such as make sure you pair up the right characters with the right characters. They can all help each other out depending on how you got them going. For instance, when I do Survivor, I use Raven, and I just fight with Raven until she gets to a little bit of energy, and I steal the person's energy, and she's got full energy again. You know, you can't die in Survivor mode if you keep refilling your energy. Also, block while people attack you, and usually when they go to do their combo ender, that gives a moment of time where you can attack back. Or, the most important thing, when you use your specials, when someone is attacking you, block, and right before they're about to finish their combo, tap your special, you'll nail them with it every time. It's a good way to win a lot of online battles and just straight up beat the game. And I'm going to tell you, when you beat this game, it's really nothing thrilling. I think you get about like 80 G's for beating the last guy. Batman's pretty hard. If you got the red lantern, use them. It'll bring them down pretty quick. Once you beat the game, there's really nothing much to do but online and collect everything. I used to play this almost every day, but since I've gotten everything, I don't really touch it. I just wait for new challenges. I don't think there's anything else. Let's see. Yeah. So there's a little bit to know about Injustice. If you think you know of anything else, just let me know, and I'll see what I can get up. All right. Pass down to G out.